Ever since I've bought Digitalizer, the magnetic frame holder from Lomography, I wanted to make these longish pics that cover 35mm from edge to edge. I think it's called Sprocket hole photography, and there's plenty of tutorials online, some even here, on YouTube. I'll link some in the description. To get this kind of pics, you need a large camera. Much larger than a regular 35mm. Actually, you can use a regular camera too, if you're willing to do some modifications. But I'm not ready to destroy my old Nikon yet. My Cena F will do the job if I'll sell my kidney and get a back for 120 roll film. So, I have to work with this camera. It's a folder made by Addix in 1950. The model name is Addix Sport and has a very, very good lens. A 105mm f4.5 Schneider Krusnik Radionar sporting a Pronta S shutter that fires up to 250th of a second. With a 120 roll film, it can make 6:9 negatives by removing the add-on metal frame. So, on a 35mm roll film, because it will cover the sprockets too, it should make 35:90mm panoramic negative. That's in theory, because in practice, those 90mm will be something between 82 and 87. We'll see exactly how much a bit later, after I'll develop the film. Now that we have a camera, let's talk about the film. The canister has to be secured in the middle of the chamber in such a way that film will run parallel with those metal strips. Otherwise we'll get skewed pics. To achieve this, some propose stuffing paper or foam on both ends of the canister, but there's another more elegant solution: 3D printing. There are lots of adapter plans freely available online, and I choose this one. Link in the description, as usual. A friend of mine who is lucky to own a 3D printer, kindly print it for me. Thank you, Razvan. Now that the film is sitting very well inside my camera, we have to think about how to advance it. Yes, I know, we turn a knob. But, how much one can turn that knob for the film to advance to the next unexposed frame? Well, the solution I found is quite easy. In the next example, I will use an already exposed roll of film that I had laying around, doing nothing, wasting my desk space, useless until now. We start by loading the film on the take-up spool, as you would do as usual. Next, turn the knob to an easy-to-remember position. This will be our reference point. Then, mark with a pen the end of the current frame and start turning the knob until that mark reaches the other side of the camera. Make sure you keep track how many times you turned the knob. For my camera, I have to turn it 2.5 times for the film to advance to the next frame. The situation might be different for other cameras. Problem solved, we are ready to load a fresh film and move on. On my Addix folder, I also installed a shutter release cable, for my personal convenience. And for minimizing the camera shake, that is. Now, the most difficult part, you need to go out and actually make some photos. Usually this is the part when I f*** up. From my calculations, I will be able to take 10 or 11 panoramas on a full 35mm roll of film. I hope I won't forget to turn the crank after every picture, as this camera has no auto advance. Nor autofocus. Even the exposure has to be measured and set by hand. Damn, it's a piece of crap. Okay, we're almost there. Just unload the camera and develop the film. Done. Great. Now let it dry completely. I will take advantage of this small interruption to tell you that, not so long ago, I made a video about how I digitize my films. You may want to check out the description for link. Wink. Wink. I'm sure you want to see how the actual photos turned out, right? First of all, I managed to get only 9 panoramic images, not 10, not 11. It looks like my 2.5 turn of a knob was way too generous. As you can see, almost all photos are out of focus. Maybe the camera is broken and has the front focus problem I heard about. I remember I have somewhere a Sigma USB dock that can be used to fine-tune the focus of a lens. I'm wondering if it is compatible with this old Schneider Krusnik piece of glass. For the time being, I'll just shut up and let you enjoy my attempts at sprocket hole photography. Damn camera. It has light leaks too. For Christ's sake. I really don't understand what happened here. I usually take very good photographs. I've even won a competition once. I've been thinking and come to a conclusion: one cannot take a decent, #worthy, photo with this camera. I need a better one. To be continued. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.